Palestinians aren't just Muslims, but an indigenous group that believe in Christianity, Judaism, Islam, and are also Catholics too. Joe Biden, our president, calls himself a Catholic, but ignores the fact that Israel has bombed one of the third oldest churches in the world. He calls himself a Catholic, yet the Pope himself is currently calling for a ceasefire. In fact, the Pope himself has called Israel's actions that of terrorism. Our president calls himself an Irishman. But the Irish would be disappointed in him. The Irish are as pro-Palestinian as they can come and have been calling for our freedom in the occupied West Bank and the Gaza Strip for decades. They understand our struggle and the oppression we face. They've experienced it as well. There's also a phrase that has been misunderstood by the public. The phrase "from the river to the sea." This phrase doesn't mean the annihilation or removal of a group, but simply we basically want our basic freedom. Freedom from segregation. Yes, segregation. Don't believe me? Then look up the city of Hebron. Freedom from random detainments, freedom from the home raids, freedom from Israel's military court system with a conviction rate of 99%. Freedom from the Jim Crow laws that Israel has installed, and the freedom of movement. We want our basic equal rights, and we want to be treated as equals. We want the end of this genocide, something that even the highest courts have deemed plausible and will proceed. Our government is lying to us. They're doing everything that they can to suppress the truth and the voices of the Palestinian people. They've gone so far as to install anti-Israel boycott laws, something that is definitely a violation of our own Constitution. They vetoed every measure of the United Nations Security Council that would have stopped this genocide. They've even gone so far as to lobby in Switzerland as to avoid talking about the breaches of the Geneva Convention with our own tax dollars. The U.S. has been silencing the Palestinian voices for years, and it's time for it to stop. Free, free Palestine. Free, free!